I'm Jim Stunkle and welcome to last week's dump. I've been watching a lot more news lately and I've noticed there's a lot of shit. Unprecedented levels. And it's not all created equal. So if we're going to be asked to swallow all of this, I want to know what I'm eating. So, each week, I sift through the sediment, harvest the hot snakes, identify the ilk, and then you tally the turds. Breeds include, but are not limited to, bullshit, horse shit, dog shit, chicken shit, rat shit, bat shit, ape shit, jack shit, and last but not least, holy shit. Each breed has its own silhouette, its own subtext, its own sin. Last week's winner was me because no one voted. No turds to tally. Here's how the dump works. We present the specimens, you vote in the comments. I announce the winners the following week. But be warned, I can't read. This week we have 4 specimens. It's time to take shit seriously. Our first specimen looks like a lifestyle brand but smells like colonization. It's APESHIT. Ivanka Trump recently dove off a mega yacht, swam in the Mediterranean, walked barefoot over a hill, fell in love at first sight and said yes to the egress. She dropped an engagement video to share her love and connection to the Albanian island. What she failed to mention was that the island was already engaged to a bunch of flamingos. Sazan is a protected flamingo wildlife reserve, Albania's only island, nationally protected land. And the day Ivanka's engagement video dropped, so did the bulldozers, clearing the flamingo sanctuary. The Albanian prime minister had already changed the law to accommodate the engagement. He went to Jared's. This is a little bit outside of Jared's budget though, so he went to Saudi Arabia. I don't know if you've read the news recently, Ivanka, but private islands for elites aren't all they're cracked up to be. Ask your father. I've done a little digging, and I've got to ask, how much do you know about this island? Cold War bunkers, secret tunnels, a dark history, submarine bases. Are you sure you want this one? For what it's worth, the Albanians aren't fans either. They've been outside the Prime Minister's office for 4 consecutive nights. The protests even have a name. You guessed it, the Flamingo Revolution. They have flamingo cutouts. Imagine your entire neighborhood booing your engagement for 4 consecutive nights. I'm not saying I wouldn't go through with it, but I'd pause, if only for a minute. It's APESHIT, the kind that starts with a swim in the Mediterranean. Our next specimen has a 6-meter kill zone, fires in the dark, and has a leaderboard. It's BATSHIT. A man in Shenzhou, China, named Jim Wong has built the world's first portable mosquito air defense system. Fast Company called it an Iron Dome for mosquitoes. He's crowdfunding it on Indiegogo. 4,000 units already sold, ships in August. You might think it's overkill. It is not. Mosquitoes are the deadliest animal on Earth. More humans die from mosquito-borne illness every year than any other cause. More than war, more than sharks, more than Applebee's, more than bears. Japan needed robot wolves for their bears. Jim Wong needed an Iron Dome for the mosquitoes. Here's how it works. The photon matrix uses LiDAR, the same technology in self-driving cars and military targeting systems. It scans its surroundings in 3 milliseconds. When it identifies a mosquito, it fires a precision laser. And it will not harm humans or pets, so it says. A separate engineer named Stephen Chang built his own version independently. He described the laser as calibrated to instantly turn the mosquitoes into roasted ones. 2 people arrived at the same answer separately. Laser mosquito defense systems. That's either convergent genius or a sign. Either way, it might eradicate humanity's deadliest enemy. It's BATSHIT, the Wong kind. Our next specimen is highly concentrated, becomes airborne, and damages everything it touches. It's CHICKENSHIT. A brief note on CHICKENSHIT. Chickens have no separate urinary system. Everything the body rejects comes out together in one deposit. And you might think it should help, but applied raw, it damages everything it lands on. And when the fans get turned on, it starts becoming airborne and travels great distances from its source. This week, Senator of State Marco Rubio testified before the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman Ted Lieu asked if Rubio had ever been in a meeting where the president fell asleep. Rubio said that was false. I've never seen him asleep. On the contrary, the guy doesn't sleep. He calls me at 2 in the morning. He calls me at 5 in the morning. Lou said he was about to show a video that proved Rubio lied to Congress. Nobody asked Marco Rubio to take this hill and die on it. He saw it, ran toward it, and belly flopped on it. He didn't just lie to Congress, he created a new American political battlefield. Whether the President of the United States is conscious is now a partisan issue. You either believe the videos or you believe the Secretary of State. Pick a side. Democrats say that's sleep. Republicans say that's concentration. The same two eyes closed, but two different realities. It's chicken shit, and it's spreading to my lungs. Our final specimen has a name in all caps and is currently contagious. It's New York City, and it's holy shit. January they elected a new mayor, a long shot. Nobody saw it coming, including the people who cover politics for a living. Zohran Mamdani inherited a $12 billion deficit, the largest since the Great Recession. Closed it without raising property taxes, without cutting services, without raiding reserves. The city called it a fiscal miracle. Watchdogs called it a gimmick. The number is still 0. The fewest murders in recorded history for the first 5 months of any year. 0 murders on Staten Island. Crime down 10.6% in May alone. The safest start to a year this city has ever seen. And the New York Knicks. At the start of the playoffs, Vegas had them at plus 2,200. The professionals whose entire job it is to see things coming didn't see this coming. 13 consecutive wins, second longest streak in NBA playoff history. Up 2-0 in the finals. New York City is running the table. Even the mole people are coming out of the manholes to see what's going on. Or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure. Rats do take pizzas down there. This city shouldn't be doing this well right now. Not this year, not under these circumstances. And yet, holy shit, New York City. That's the field. Ape shit, bad shit, chicken shit, and holy shit. 4 specimens, you decide which one wins. Vote in the comments, emojis only. I'm Jim Stunkle, and watch where you step.